You're watching PTV.
We're a part of the future. We're the heart and the soul. You're a part of me. That's the heart of me. Without you, I'm just a lonely melody. But together we are harmony. Dr. Pepper, you're a part of me.
San Francisco Bay Area. It's time for PTV Live. And now, here are the stars of PTV Live: Arnie, Doug, Ben, and Sherry.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to PTV Live. I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
And I'm Ben.
And substituting for Sherry is Dr. Pepper.
Don't you want to be a pepper too? I love Dr. Pepper so much. Wait until you see.
Sherry is feeling a little under the weather. She and Tom have been suffering from colds, and Tom gave the cold lovingly to Sherry, and Sherry doesn't want to pass it on to me, so she doesn't want to be in close proximity to me for any length of time where I might be exposed to God knows what.
Well, disease and pestilence is not a good thing.
Yeah, no, I had one of those lingering cold things at the beginning of the year. It started just after Christmas, and then it stayed with me for about a month where I wasn't able to cough or use anything. And once I finally felt good, stuff started to come out. And it's like, okay, that's fine. But I think Tom and Sherry have something different. There's something that I know one of the people that I work with is also down with, that they're calling it the California flu because it seems like everyone in California is coming down with this thing.
Okay, well,
For weeks.
Jim has this to say. He says that sounds like Tom and Sherry need a Dr. Pepper. Hello, Jim.
Can we get some more sunshine, please?
Jim shows tomorrow night at 7 p.m. on his channel. More sunshine, please. Of course, Doug's giving that a big thumbs down.
I hate dad jokes.
And I love them. Love them.
Puns are awesome.
So, oh well.
We're not going to talk about the weather. It's wet. It's cold. It's snowy. It's rain. It's dry. It's hot. It's boring. Let's move on.
But you know who else is not having problems with rain? Chatty.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Chatty was hanging out with us in the kitchen as we were having some Dr. Pepper time.
Yes. Yes.
We have some recipes to share with you. If you're interested in knowing what they are, the recipes are in the description of this video. So you'll be able to make these items yourself. And of course, if you have any questions about them, you can always reach out and ask us. Send us an email, peppertreevilla@gmail.com. So I actually want to talk a little bit about a couple of things that arrived here at the house before we move on with the cocktail. So why don't we talk about more crap delivery?
Oh, okay.
I know. We're spicing some things up.
All right, there are two things that I want to talk about. One thing is you can't see them. You won't be able to see either of the items. One is speakers. Ben's Christmas
Finally,
present.
the cursed Christmas present.
It finally arrived.
Yeah. Christmas morning, I got a Bluetooth speaker, which works great for my computer, from Arnie. Arnie told me what type of speaker it was, and I bought him the exact same one to surprise him for Christmas. And when he opened it, he thought, oh, okay, well, this isn't exactly what we wanted, but let's test it out. They did, and it didn't work with the software that we use to produce this show. So they said, okay, let's send it back and we'll get a different set of speakers. And after a month of Amazon saying we shipped it, it's going to arrive tomorrow. It's going to arrive tomorrow. It didn't arrive tomorrow and never arrived. So we canceled it and then ordered this set of speakers. So now, almost 2 months later, Arnie and Doug have sound.
And it sounds really good.
They're studio like speakers. They're budget friendly.
They're about this big.
But
that's, believe it or not, that's bigger than what we had before.
The other ones were small. They were Bose. They were crapping out, and these are so much better. But they're super budget friendly, and
So,
Well,
whoops,
to
yeah,
be, to
Hope
be
is
fair, the
here.
Bose speakers that you guys had, you'd had for years, even before you bought your house.
Yeah, I'd had those speakers about 20 years.
20? No, like close to 25 years.
Yeah, it was close.
It was close. It was,
They were old.
yeah,
But Hope is here, her homemade kitchen. She does some nice videos.
yeah.
But we're going to be showing some recipes tonight. So, in fact, look at that. She says, Dr. Pepper, baby, it's good and nice. Yes, indeed.
Yes, it is.
All right. The second item, I'm going to show this right here. This is
After long
box.
consternation.
We did a lot, and I forgot to do a little check for you, but this is the Eat Meat USB webcam Nova 4K.
4K.
The Nova 4K. We did some research about this, and
Why did we get another little tiny webcam? Just a little quickie little one? Because the camera that we do the cocktail stuff was super crappy.
Yeah.
Like,
so
really horrible. So you get to see the quality.
It was a 1080p, and I'll tell you this.
He's been complaining.
When we do the cocktail, I'll show you what I mean by the quality, especially with autofocus. You'll see it.
And we didn't want to use our phone because the syncing up, the phone would not talk to Ecamm. And so I'm like, why don't we just use our phones? Wouldn't work. Remember, we used it. So we just got a little like side little thing, not like break the bank. So we did a lot of YouTube.
But I'll tell you, this little speaker,
cool.
$50.
$50. 49 and change.
So you will see
Speaker or camera?
Camera.
This little camera.
Oh.
Webcam. The eMeat Nova 4K. And let's take a look at it now with making a cocktail. So let's get to it. All right, we're going to be making a Dr. Pepper margarita tonight.
I'm so happy I found this.
Doug is very excited about this recipe.
Yesterday was National Margarita Day. Paul and Kelly, you need to do Margarita Day on Thursday or Wednesday. Because so National Margarita Day was yesterday. So we wanted to do a Dr. Pepper margarita.
By the way, Paul and Kelly are the Velveteen Lounge.
Amazing people.
And then Pete and Phil are Let's Celebrate TV. So they did their show yesterday afternoon at 3:30 Eastern. And then Paul and Kelly are Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, where they do their happy hour.
They have logos up there. See?
Yeah. We let me go ahead and show the cocktail cam. And you can see.
Look at that.
Look how clear that is. Now, take a look at this. I'm going to go ahead and shove this box right in front of the camera. And you'll see how quickly
it just focuses.
See how quickly it focused?
Whoa.
And then back to focus on the stuff.
It focused just like that. We're just thrilled.
Okay. Focus. Focus. That fast. So we're very happy with, and again, this little thing, the eMeat Nova 4K, only $50.
Yeah, so if you need a quick little webcam, I highly recommend it.
Yeah. Now there's something else that's here on the bar.
Okay. So we went to Cost Plus World Market, and you know how they have it's a world market.
They have a lot of international stuff.
Yeah, a lot of international. This is from Japan.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes. So we're going to find what Japan tastes like.
Oh, Joe's. Look. Now, Joe, are you going to do 70 shots again tonight?
Oh, yeah. That was amazing. Why the scene.
Last week was great. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and pop this open.
So we're doing this because my mouth is not sullied. Because I want to make sure my palate, I want to really try it.
He really wants to taste what this Dr. Pepper is like from Japan.
Because if we like this, we could use in the margarita. Most likely we'll use Diet Dr. Pepper. But we also have a 2-liter.
Okay, I have a question about it, though, and that is, what is the sweetening agent in that can from Japan? Is it sugar or high fructose corn syrup?
It's very Japanese, though. Oh, there's a text. I can't see it. It's so tiny.
It's a glucose syrup.
Oh, we know it's going to be good. Thank you, Japanese people. Focus on us. I don't want to see the cocktail cam.
Okay, I'll show us.
Yeah.
It has a different sweetness.
No, it's totally different.
Yeah, this is very different.
Wow.
Very different. Okay, do you want me to use this one for the cocktail?
Different good, different bad,
It's
different
It's
how?
weird. It's not bad, but I don't know what to think of it right now.
Is it called Isha pepper? Benji. The label says Dr. Pepper, so I don't know if they call it Isha pepper or not. I don't know if it's better. It's different.
But I like it. It's just super different. It is
But does
Dr.
it-
Peppery. It is.
It tastes like Dr. Pepper, though.
Yes,
Yes,
it does.
it definitely.
It has that Dr. Pepper feel and flavor. But
Maybe I'm so used to Diet Dr. Pepper, which is nectar of the gods. But I need to try. I like it. Let's try with diet.
all right.
Because I'm going to try this with diet.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start. You want to try the cocktail?
Cocktail with diet, but I also want to try and swig these back and forth. So make it with the diet.
Okay, I will do that. All right. So first of all, being that it's a margarita, it starts with tequila. So the portions on camera, 2 ounces. I'm gonna make this 4 ounces because we're doing 2 drinks for this. Glug glug glug.
Glug glug. So yeah, everything has to be margarita-ish.
All right. Before I do that, also, I need to put some ice in the shaker. And then also a little ice in the glasses.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, tequila goes right into the shaker. All right. Next, we're going to do an ounce of an orange liqueur, in this case, Cointreau. Because
We
a
don't
lot
have
of
to.
it.
We're not doing triple sec right now because we have lifetime supply
We
of
have a
these.
lot of this, so we're going to use this while we have it.
I mean, we really have a lot of Cointreau, like a lot.
Well, why don't you do like a Cointreau month?
That's a lot of Cointreau.
There you
Well,
go.
how often do you pour cocktails?
During the show.
Yeah,
that's it.
So literally, we only drink, and sometimes we share.
Oh, look at that! Thank you so much, Daniela. I'm glad that you're liking the clarity.
Yeah,
I'm loving the clarity of this overhead cam.
the excessive whining. Oh, the cocktail cam is so bad. I want a new camera, and I'm like, dude, it's like for only like 3 to 5 minutes. I don't want to break the bank.
What I'll do is I'll post the difference on our Instagram. I'll show
It's
before
huge.
and after. All right. So now fresh lime juice. This goes right into the cocktail as well.
But yeah, I mean, I wanted to upgrade, but it was like, God, sometimes a really nice camera, you can get like almost $200.
And then half an ounce of a
This stuff is so good.
Luxardo cherry liqueur, right there.
So we're actually making a cherry Dr. Pepper margarita.
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh, that sounds heavenly.
And that goes into the shaker.
And then you top it with DP.
But that's after we poured it into the glass. So
Does that go down? Does it
no,
twist?
it just pops right down. All right, so
I don't trust this being on the floor.
let me go ahead and shake this up. This is a vacuum sealed shaker, so my hands won't get cold when I'm shaking it, which is great.
Yeah, we have dainty paws. Yeah, the camera is really good.
It's
The
it's
camera,
insane.
it really is.
Can you read the little
Elevated
the little
craft.
coaster elevated craft?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and split this off and then top with Dr. Pepper.
I can't see. It looks like a margarita.
It does. It has a pink hue to it, but that I would attribute to the cherry liqueur.
The skosh of using cherry.
All right. Now, let's go ahead and get this Diet Dr. Pepper. And we're going to top these off.
Okay, stop. On mine. I want to regulate mine.
We'll see how much Dr.
Yeah,
Pepper goes
because
in.
they just top it off, and I'm like,
All right.
Do you want to give that a stir?
no, it's fine.
It doesn't need it.
It's already
Oh.
stirred.
It's
You're
already-
just topping it.
Yeah, just topping it off, it went right in.
Oh.
We're using gravity to have.
Just as a reminder there, the times of our cocktail partners. Velveteen Lounge Kitchen, 8 p.m. Eastern on Wednesdays. Let's Celebrate TV, Sundays at 3:30 p.m. Eastern. And here we go. Oh my gosh.
That's really
That's
good.
really good.
How much Dr. Pepper did you put? This is phenomenal.
I put probably about 2 ounces in each one.
Let me put just a skosh. It's really, really good. I just want to put a little bit.
The recipe called for us to add like a real sweet thing to it. Like, they said cherry syrup. I thought, I'm not going to do cherry syrup. So we changed up the recipe.
Oh, I can live on this. This is about 3 ounces,
Oh.
2 to 3 ounces.
Yeah.
Is this your new summer cocktail?
Oh my!
Easy. And
There's not that much cherry in it though.
I would call this one for me a porch pounder.
Yeah, this is phenomenal. Oh, there's the tequila.
Mm. Mm.
Oh, this is phenomenal. Wow.
Now, John says, do you want more Dr. Pepper or more tequila?
No, I have it just balanced. There's just the hint
It's
of Dr.
it's a
Pepper.
very good balance. So for those,
I just needed that extra.
I love a good margarita, but I'll tell you, adding the Dr. Pepper to this one
You
really,
really can't taste the cherry though.
Oh, I get it.
You do?
I'm getting it. Yeah.
Okay, now give me the I'm gonna be double fisted. Give me the Japanese and American.
There you go.
Not completely.
He wants to try
Okay.
both of them together.
Oh, it tastes better. This is really good.
The Japanese version.
Yeah, the Japanese version it's all in Japanese,
It's very Japanese.
except for the sticker on the side that has English. So,
Okay.
all right.
Oh, I'm in heaven.
See?
See? Double fisted and everything. And oh, excuse me. Oh God.
Really?
I got the burps. Yes, I'm Barney.
I don't have a belch like that. I don't have a Barney belch. I probably should
You
get that.
you don't need a Barney belch.
Okay, if you go,
I do have this.
you go Japanese. God, I got really Japanese, then the regular, and this, and you do a cycle. It's really amazing.
Yeah, this is good. All right. Well, we are set now. We know that we've got a good margarita here in hand. Why don't we try reviewing the Hallmark Channel movie of the week?
Okay.
Yeah, see, Nick recognized the Wilhelm scream. I know
Yeah.
Jim would also notice that too. So, this movie, The Stars Between Us, 7 years ago, Kim made a connection with a stranger, Malcolm, during an eclipse event. Now a fledgling news reporter, Kim returns to Carbondale, Illinois for this year's eclipse, unaware that their paths may cross again. This one stars Sarah Drew and Matt Long. The last movie that I really remember Sarah in was Guiding Emily. She was becoming blind and she had a dog. Yeah. Malcolm, I don't remember. I don't
Matt
recall seeing.
Long, I can't remember what he was.
I do not recall seeing Matt Long in another film. I could be wrong about that. I did not do research on that one.
He was in a Christmas film in 2018. I don't recall the title, but it was a Hallmark Christmas film in 2018.
Okay, that was when we did not have Hallmark at that time. So I'll have to go back to Hallmark Plus and take a look. All right. The concept of the film, they are pretty much star-crossed lovers without really knowing that they were in love. They had a connection at that first eclipse in Carbondale, Illinois. But she was engaged to this one guy. He was dating a girl. So they didn't even give it another thought. They just looked at each other. However,
They had a connection.
they had a connection. And in the back of their minds, for 7 years, they had that. They had no idea that they were going to run into each other at the eclipse. As a matter of fact, it almost didn't happen. But just like stars and the moon and the sun, everything has to perfectly align to have an eclipse. And in this case, everything had to line up for them to get that love connection that everyone knew was going to happen because, of course, love was there all along with Hallmark films. The acting somewhat stilted in the beginning, but they seemed to loosen up as the movie went on, probably just because the director got a feel with his cast as it was going on. Ben, what were your thoughts?
I found it interesting that they went for about 10 to 15 minutes at the beginning of the film in the 7 years ago realm before they got into present day. That was an interesting take because when Hallmark does a film where they have a time difference, it's usually only about 4 or 5 minutes at the most, and then they go to the rest of the story, which is in present day. This didn't do that. And it was nice that they were able to build that rapport with Kim and Malcolm in advance of advancing the story in 7 years. They really hit it off, and the conversation between them from the script and all felt very organic and natural, and the way they presented it to me seemed very natural as well.
It did feel that way. I liked how it was a very natural conversation between them.
But when you look at the whole film, it was not necessarily just about them. It was an ensemble piece.
Yeah.
And you rarely get that from a Hallmark film. But being that they had to get these two people together at the end by chance meeting so that the stars aligned properly at the right time, you had to get Malcolm's side of the story and Kim's side of the story with their separate worlds before everything came together.
Now,
I thought everything was really well done.
Malcolm's side of the character, he had another professor with him from the college that he teaches at, and he came with him. Guys knew nothing about astronomy at all,
He was tagging along.
but he was just tag along. I forget his name,
I don't know.
but
Just, professor dude.
he fell in love with
Camera girl.
with Kim's camera operator, Claire. And then Claire's team also had a producer. I forget his
Reed.
Reed
was his name. Now,
And then there's something.
In the first couple of scenes of Reed. Okay. I don't know how many of you know the television show The Partridge Family. It was on ABC from 1970 to 74, starring the Partridge Family. David Carradine and Shirley Jones played
David Cassidy.
David Cassidy, sorry. David Cassidy played Keith Partridge, and Shirley Jones played Shirley Partridge. They had an agent. Their music agent was Reuben Kincaid. And when the show was on Nick at Night, they made this big ordeal about his ability to shift his hair. It was called the Reuben hair shift. Now, if you paid close attention, you would see Reed's scalp moving back and forth. And I started laughing because I said, oh my gosh, there's the Reuben hair shift.
I had to stop because he was telling me about the Reuben hair shift because this guy, did you download it because you wanted to show it?
I did not download it.
Oh, because you're a little busy. Reuben's hair shifts back and forth when he opens up his eyes, his whole scalp moves. Well, Reed.
Ben, did you happen to notice that?
Did you know Reed?
I didn't catch that, but I remember the Reuben Shift commercial.
Yeah.
Yes.
But okay, so now go check out the Reuben hair shift commercial here on YouTube, and then go back and watch The Stars Between Us and watch for Reed's
hair.
His hair moving.
It moves exactly like Reuben.
It wasn't the distraction for me. It just made me appreciate the character.
The subtleties of it. And then it was at the very beginning when he was going to be the producer. So that's where the hair shift was happening a lot, and he was dying the whole time laughing. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
See, Rob remembers.
Yeah. So I liked how they needed the subplots in order to get all the misconnections to happen for the little redhead girl and Astro Boy, because they needed to have those in order for the final release of that thing that goes around the sun and the moon. The eclipse. The Keela might be just starting to kick in. So, But this was a very good movie. I liked it. It was a little, like I said, it was, you had to choke down the heavy-handedness of the subplots, but you needed to have those for all the misconnections.
Now, we did see some things online. A lot of people criticized the storyline because they said it took too long for the main stars to get together. Now, interesting that the main people in a movie are called the stars, because in this case, they
stars.
had to align.
Yeah.
And in order for that to happen, it had to happen just at the right moment, just like an eclipse.
Yeah.
So I completely dispute what anyone says
They didn't get the
about
point.
that point of the movie. They did not understand the whole concept of the film,
Yeah.
if that was the case. All right. Ben, with that in mind, would you recommend this film?
Highly, 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 highly. This was my favorite film so far of 2026.
All right. Let's
Wow.
go ahead and show the scores. Doug and I each gave it an 8. Ben, you gave it a 10. 10
Yeah,
crowns.
like-
I really enjoyed it. It was a
And-
really good film.
We'll get Sherry's take on it next week once she's back with us on the show. Paul, our Hallmark savant, he said it was slow to get going, but the second hour, they suddenly figured out time to start acting.
I didn't get that, but I can kind of, I guess I can understand.
I understand what you're saying because it was a little uneven in the opening, but I tell you, I really enjoyed the story. It was very good. And I saw a comment here earlier also
Oh my
from
God.
Daniela. She said, I also think camera work is getting better on Hallmark movies.
Yes.
Absolutely.
They're starting to change their Hallmark. They must got new leadership in Hallmark because I'm noticing they're changing things up. The stories are getting somewhat better. I mean, better for Hallmark. And, you know, they're starting to, they're giving us the Hallmark feels, but kind of like moving on and giving us different. They're changing things up for the good.
Yeah. So Ken says, I don't have tequila tonight.
Oh, we
But
have another
I-
one of our favorite villagers.
I do have Dr. Pepper Peeps. So
Yeah. She also showed us that there's Dr. Pepper Peeps, and she asked us, we have a villager named Anna from Cooking the Books. She says, have you guys tried these? And I'm like, no.
no. But we
And there's Dipping Dots from Dr. Pepper, but we have to go to the Dipping Dot place to get the Dippin' Dots.
yeah, but we'll get those.
Yeah.
All right. With the scores that we have, that is the Gold Crown average for this film is 8.3.
Wow.
That's pretty darn good. And then, of course, we've been averaging the films as the entire year for 2026 goes on. This actually bumped it up a tenth of a point, a tenth of a crown. So the Gold Crown average is now 7.2 for all the films of 2026. That love on the Amazon film really tanked the score.
That just,
That
you
it
know.
tanked the score, but it's
Yeah.
starting to get a little better. All right. Well, that is our review of the stars between us.
Yeah, definitely. We would watch it again. It was actually very, very good.
Yeah. Next week's movie on Hallmark stars Allison Sweeney. It is called Romance at Hope Ranch. It will be the last film of Loveuary. And then we'll get a couple of mystery films before they start Spring into Love.
Spring into Love, and I saw that one of the Spring into Loves is another one of those royal crap movies. So we're about due to have another royal movie through Hallmark.
Question is, could we have a 10 average? Not
No,
No,
possible,
it's not
however.
possible.
But
if you start with a score of 7.2 after 2 months, there's no statistical way of getting to 10.
but it could get a little higher. It just
Yeah.
depends on if those films are good.
Well,
Yes.
yeah, they have to feed us good content.
Yeah, another New Yorker there, Mario. We are going to be taking a quick break here, but we'll be right back. You're watching PTV Live.
From the heart of Orlando to wherever life takes you, 407 Original Brand Apparel is more than just a casual line of clothing. It's the spirit of Orlando stitched into every thread. Tees, hoodies, and gear built for every adventure, every day. Gear up and carry the 407 wherever you go. Only at theorlandoguy.com.
drink Dr. Pepper and I'm proud. I used to be alone in a crowd, but now you look around these days, there seems to be a Dr. Pepper craze. I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, if you drink Dr. Pepper, you're a pepper too. Us peppers are an interesting breed. An original taste is what we need. Ask any pepper and he'll say, only Dr. Pepper tastes that way. I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. Come on! Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. Right. Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper.
You're watching PTV.
And we're back. We are going to be trying a little something from Trader Joe's now. So, Ben,
Best commercials ever.
yeah, why don't we go ahead and do that right now?
What's new at Trader Joe's?
I'm reaching down over here to get the product. And let me present camera so that you can all see what's going on here. We are trying Trader Joe's butter caramel hard candies.
AKA Werther's.
I saw this immediately and thought of Werther's, and I thought, I love Werther's, so I'm very hopeful
Doesn't smell like old.
these are going to be as good.
Doesn't smell like old pennies and perfume.
Yes.
Oh, and purse lint.
These could, according to Joe, these could be at the bottom of Sherry's purse.
Yes.
Tastes just like Werther's.
Yep.
They're Werther's.
It tastes just like Werther's. So
And
there's
I don't have a problem with that.
Not at all. Not at all.
I like it. I just don't want it right now. So I agree. They're delicious. It's something you want when you're like driving or you just need something numminess.
Well, this week we're going to be... Yes, Ben?
No.
Oh, he spit it out too.
Yeah.
He was much more dainty than I was.
Put it to the side.
Yeah. Did Sherry get some hard candies for her purse yet?
She has the used napkin up
Oh,
her sleeve.
Yeah, she does have the used tissue up her sleeve, though.
She's got that down.
All right. All right. We're going to give you a choice of something.
I have a
here.
great looking tongue.
Doug and I are going to be giving you a choice of something here.
He's talking about he's seen my tongue.
I know. I know. I see that.
I have a great looking
I'm
tongue.
trying to get something out here. We're going to give you a choice of something. Tonight we're talking all about Dr. Pepper for vintage recipes, but we're going to give you a choice of a vintage recipe coming up with this. So let's see what you think. Before we show you the recipes, just a reminder, that QR code will take you to our Facebook page, the PTV Recipe Nook. You can join us there. And if you want to join us there, make sure that you know that when you answer the questions, there is a secret word, and that secret word is Ovaltine. So tell us what that secret word when you sign up, and we'll let you into the Recipe Nook. You can share pictures and recipes there. We're having a lot of fun with that. All right.
It's a safe place. And we've had people starting to post. We're about at the 40 people.
Yeah. Now,
Nice.
this is a cookbook.
The itty bitty book people.
The Nitty Gritty publishers. Now, Anna of Cooking the Books has talked about this one before. She loves Nitty Gritty books. These were published, Ben, in Concord.
Yeah.
Concord, California. So very close to where, right here in Contra Costa County.
In our hood.
This one was copyright 1979. So, but Quick Breads is the book. We have option A and option B that we're going to let you choose which one it is. And how secret is the word if you keep telling everyone every week?
It's not oatmeal.
All right.
But
So-
we're going to get the oatmeal in a bit.
Now, you can choose A or B in the chat. A is going to be pumpkin coffee cake, or B, peanut butter bacon muffins. So let us know, A or B, which would you prefer to see us make in 2 weeks here on PTV Live? We have either pumpkin coffee cake, A, or B,
But that
peanut
was the
butter
most-
bacon muffins. So just let us know in the chat.
A, we're going to do pumpkin?
John wants to see us do B because he says it sounds gross and wants to see our reaction.
The bacon?
But it
That's
seems to be
better and
just
simply
about
because
even
it's
right
good.
now. Yeah, it seems A and B. A and B.
This is
It
like a-
seems about even. You know,
Yeah,
I mean,
Fine, we'll pick.
do both.
No. Well, I'll do both.
you know what?
but-
We could potentially do both.
Let's see how if I have a
Because
life.
it seems even right here. People want to see both the pumpkin coffee cake as well as peanut butter bacon muffin. So maybe
Let
we
me
will do
see.
both.
Let's see if I have a life. Does the bacon need already? We already have bacon cooked because we had pancakes. You saw that.
Yeah. All right.
That's
Well,
chunky peanut butter.
I guess it's not going to be A or B then. I guess we're going to just do both.
A.
He says, ¿Por qué no dos? So yeah, why not?
There's an ointment for that. Go up. A. 1, 2,
There
3,
are a lot of A's.
4,
There are a lot of
5,
A's in this room.
6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's pumpkin.
Okay.
I love pumpkin, so you guys made a good choice. But I might do the bacon cheddar one. You know, I think
I like Matt's response.
Matt says option C, all the above.
E. That's E all over the above. Ratatouille. Wow, they have a lot of great things in this book.
All right. So it's going to probably be,
Oh, they have gingerbread waffles.
In
I
this
haven't
case-
really looked at this book yet.
it looks like it's going to be pumpkin coffee cake. So we will take that recipe and we will make some pumpkin coffee cake for you.
Who's Hannah?
Someone for the recipe. Hannah's name is in the book. So, all right.
She's probably super dead. Okay, next.
Ben, you have some Dr. Pepper there to taste?
I don't have Dr. Pepper to taste, but I have a Dr. Pepper item to taste.
Perfect. That's what
Okay.
I was hoping for. So exactly what are you going to be trying?
Sherry brought this in. She prepared it after I got home because we didn't have mini marshmallows. This is a Dr. Pepper popcorn, kind of like caramel corn, only this one is made with Dr. Pepper.
Oh my gosh. Give it a try.
Diet Dr. Pepper or what kind of Dr. Pepper?
She did use Diet Dr. Pepper because we didn't have an actual Dr. Pepper with sugar or a regular Dr. Pepper, so really crunchy.
Oh. Well, there goes your teeth.
But how's the flavor?
Sweet.
I think I need more to really taste it. One second.
Why don't you lick it?
Can you hear the crunch?
Yes, we
Yeah,
have.
I don't think
Did she make it before she was sick? Careful, Ben.
it's the ADA approved. The National Dental Association will be too thrilled about that.
No. It tastes like caramel corn with a slight Dr. Pepper slant, and it's delicious.
Okay.
Okay.
We did
Wonderful.
two things.
So we'll be showing those samples after our next commercial break. But before we take the commercial break, we're going to talk about a couple things that happened. All right, so this is going to go pretty quickly here. Easter tree. There it is. We decorated our tree for Easter.
Yep. It's going to be up for 7 weeks.
You skipped right over
St.
St.
Patrick's Day.
Yeah,
We'll have the corned beef thing, but we still have a giant
Yep.
Christmas tree up.
The
So-
problem I have with decorating for Easter versus St. Patrick's Day is that if you really want to have an environment of Easter, having St. Patrick's Day up until St. Patrick's Day only allows you 1 or 2 weeks prior to Easter to have Easter in place, and then it's just spring.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way we give it up.
You'll see me decorating the tree during the moment of groovy, so you'll see how it all comes together at that point.
So our coffee table has alabaster eggs and a chocolate bunny. And if you look just up from the coffee table that has all the Easter stuff, the mantle has bubble lights from Christmas up. And off to the
Still.
side, we still have the 9-foot nostalgia tree. And if I look forward, I see this. So yeah, we have 2 holidays collide. It's total, not really a nightmare but for Christmas scene, but we have Easter and Christmas going on. They're both very religious holidays.
Yeah. Now I know
More like
here
the Santa Bunny.
there was a lot of snow out there on the East Coast. Some places got as much as 30 plus inches from what we were reading here in our chat. I have some pictures here to show. This is one of our villagers. That's Robert in Philadelphia.
AKA Roxy the spokes dog.
His dog's name is Roxy.
Okay.
Anyway, Robert, that is his car, and he had to shovel some snow off of that, or get some snow off of that, and I think he didn't have to do any shoveling though, because he lives in an apartment complex right there, and didn't have to worry about that. But he did send me that picture to say, "Yeah, look at the snow. I've got to clear off my car." Obviously, he didn't drive anywhere today.
No.
Neither did another villagers actually, Tyler and Matt. There's Tyler. Look at him standing in that snow bin.
Oh my gosh,
That's
that's deep.
amazing. Oh my God, it's just amazing.
That's a lot of snow. Tyler does not look happy about that snow having to clear it.
Mm-mm.
Oh my
Mm-mm.
gosh.
And then Matt, he took an opportunity to build a little snowman.
Oh.
So,
These are East Coast affiliates of Trader Joe's.
yes. So thank you so much for sending the pictures. And
And we're going through a little warm spell because we're getting a little called atmospheric river from Hawaii where we're supposed to get some rain tomorrow.
yeah.
So
It's just about a 12-hour period, and that's it.
it's
It's
just
going
about
real
12 hours
fast.
of rain. It's not going to affect the Sierra snow. It's going to call it Sierra cement when it's done because it's going to get into the snow. It's not going to melt.
Yeah.
But we're going to have some, it's just wild. It's called earth and weather.
No. Yeah, John says it's always fun to see Californians react to snow.
I know. It's like so novel.
It isn't.
I was born and raised in snow, so to me, it's kind of cool. As long as you don't have to be out in it.
Yeah. So when we get snow here in California, it's always in the Sierra Nevada, and they don't measure in inches; they measure in feet. This last week, lots of the Sierra got 10 feet of snow. So
And don't go up there because the Donner Party is worldwide renowned. If you go up to the Sierra Nevadas Donner Pass, we all knows what happened.
20 plus inches in Connecticut. Whoa! Yeah.
Everybody knows the Donner Party. Come on.
Gene is in Delaware, almost 8 inches.
Did not turn out well for them.
No, it's pretty bad. But Ben, you've got some pop references to that.
Yes, I
We're
do.
talking about not just pop. We're talking about pop culture references, but pop as in soda, because all of these references are talking about Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Now, I didn't cover everything here, but I did get some highlights because Dr. Pepper does work its way into scripts and other discussions. And I just wanted to share a few of them with you. First of all, Blast from the Past is a movie from 1999, stars Brendan Fraser and Alicia Silverstone. Brendan's parents Set in the 1960s, think the bomb has dropped on Los Angeles after seeing a conversation with President Kennedy. So they're in their bomb shelter that this guy has built out over the previous several years. And Brendan Fraser's character is raised in the bomb shelter the whole time. Well, his dad, big fan of hot Dr. Pepper, assumes his mom likes it too, but no. So he's got cases and cases and cases of Dr. Pepper that he uses for the 35 years that they're put in this bomb shelter.
Ugh.
But yeah, I always found it funny that he referenced hot Dr. Pepper. I want to try hot Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I do too.
The
But
jingle
you have to
that
have
we
real
just-
sugar. So that's what I know very
Yeah.
specifically. So
Yeah,
we have
but-
to find the real sugar.
I tried finding it, and the best location that I could find was on Amazon, but I didn't want to spend $21 on a 12-pack just to get hot Dr. Pepper.
No.
So we're gonna look around and see what we can find at local stores, and when we eventually find it, we'll try it.
Because I'm dying to see what it tastes like.
The jingle that we just saw in the previous commercial break was sung by an actor by the name of David Naughton. This song was written for a jingle presentation in 1977 by an advertising advertising composer by the name of Jake Holmes, who also wrote a couple of hit rock tunes. I forgot to jot those names down because they weren't related to Dr. Pepper, but it's relevant to say that he wrote probably the most popular Dr. Pepper jingle ever written.
I would say so.
David Naughton went on to star 4 years later in American Werewolf in London.
Oh, because you're dropping a lot of these names. What's the significance of all these names?
They're just related to the Dr. Pepper jingle.
Oh, so they have nothing besides the dude being on Broadway.
Nope, they're related to Dr. Pepper. That's about it.
Oh,
She
okay,
also
good.
sang a song called "Making It" from the 70s. Thanks, Gene.
I didn't know.
Now, Dr. Pepper has also been used in several films.
Mhm.
Other films, like there were references to it in Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. And both Captain America, the First Avenger, and Thor referred to Dr. Pepper in their films. I don't recall that at all, but I'll have to go back and see. Probably the most famous film to use Dr. Pepper was Forrest Gump.
No,
No,
there's another one.
No. That is the most famous film.
Oh, famous film. What about Auntie Mame? Agnes Gooch.
Auntie Mame there was a reference to Dr. Pepper where Agnes Gooch was pouring herself her own refreshment.
Pour myself a Dr. Pepper.
But the most famous was Forrest Gump. There was a scene where Forrest Gump was going to the White House, and prior to meeting the president, he pounded about 15 Dr. Peppers. And when he was asked by the president how he felt, Forrest said, "I gotta pee."
Yeah, I haven't seen Forrest Gump in so long.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I mean, every time
But
I think
in
of
my
Forrest Gump, I think of
research-
shrimp.
In my research, my favorite reference to Dr. Pepper happened on The Late Show with David Letterman, where on December 20th, 2000, David Letterman jokingly referred to Dr. Pepper as liquid manure.
Oh, that's mean. That's so rude. Dr. Pepper.
I like Dr. Pepper.
In this, it says that he repeatedly made assurances on the show that he was just joking. But it's like people referring to Arby's being the worst place in America to eat. And
Yeah, I get
I
it.
would equate it to that because Arby's actually is quite delicious.
And not
But,
only that, they're also in on the joke.
Yeah, they're in the joke.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
But-
Dr. Pepper is so big. They bought Keurig, the Keurig coffee people, and they also bought SodaStream.
But I can
They're
think
huge.
of quite a few other things that would taste like liquid manure before I put Dr. Pepper in that category.
I don't go around tasting liquid
Gene also
manure.
said they own Snapple.
Yes, they own this Snapple. They're huge.
Yeah.
Everything is Dr. Pepper's so good.
They are everything that is not Pepsi or Coke.
Yeah.
And Andrea wants to know, have y'all discussed the flavors in Dr. Pepper yet?
No,
There's
there
some
are
right next to you,
23
Ben.
flavors. There are 23 flavors, but I don't know what those are.
No.
They're like the 9 herbs and spices,
I-
or however they're.
I think
11
she's
herbs and spices.
referring. I think she may be referring to the different flavors, like the blackberries and cream, the cream soda that you have next to you, the cherry.
Yeah, I do have cream and soda here, and cherry. We have a regular diet Dr. Pepper in our refrigerator right now. We have a Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. We've also sampled blackberry on the show. And I've also tried the strawberries and cream, which I'm not a big fan of.
Well,
But my favorite of the flavored is the cream. I love the cream.
I don't think
Or,
I've
of course,
I've
the
never
cherry.
tried I've never tried that one.
I'll have to bring them over so
oh,
you
Please
guys
no,
can
do.
she
sample
did
it.
confirm. No, the flavor profile. You know, the 23 flavors that are there in that soda, I have no idea.
All I know is the history is it was based on prune juice. So I always grew up thinking when I was drinking Dr. Pepper it was healthy because it was prune juice. That's essentially what it is.
Yeah,
So,
Dr.
Back in
Pepper
the
is
day.
it's definitely one of those polarizing drinks where you either really, really love it or you really, really hate it. I will say this, between Dr. Pepper made with regular sugar or high fructose corn syrup or whatever it is versus the diet version, to me, I can't taste a difference. They taste the same.
That's good.
that's
For
good.
me, of all the drinks that are out there, they are the ones that have the closest sugar-free version to the actual original flavor.
That's actually very true.
Black licorice, caramel, carrot. There
Yeah.
are various flavors in there.
It's a very
There's-
it's very it just has that complex
It's a little
flavor. Yeah, it's very
herbaceous.
it's just like Coca-Cola had real cocaine and was based on prune juice.
Look at that.
And high fructose corn syrup and Dr. Pepper, the Dr. Pepper didn't start using high fructose corn syrup until 1975. I was one.
Yeah. So,
Yep.
okay. Well,
So all my life.
we're going to go ahead and take another quick break. When we come back, we have a couple of recipes to
Yes.
share with you. So,
We cooked with Dr. Pepper.
yes, we did. You're watching PTV Live. We'll be right back.
You're gonna make it after all.
You're watching PTV.
Have you ever thought of being part of PTV? Well, now you can be a patron of PTV Live. Go to coffee.com/peppertreevilla and click on memberships. Monthly memberships give you perks for being a patron. And those memberships start at just $2 a month. Go to coffee.com/peppertreevilla or click on the link in the description of this episode and become a patron of PTV Live today.
I drink Dr. Pepper and I'm proud. I'm part of an original crowd. And if you look around these days, there seems to be a Dr. Pepper craze. I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper. If you drink Dr. Pepper, you're a pepper too. Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. Be a pepper.
Yeah, it looked like that commercial was
It was,
filmed
so-
in Northern California.
Thank you, Andrea, for putting all the
Yeah, she mentioned
ingredients.
all the different flavor profiles. Thank you so much.
It is delightfully busy.
And
It's great.
this particular comment reminded me of a Moira Rose when she was trying fruit wines. She says, now I'm getting notes of tomato.
Tasting like amoxicillin.
All right. So
Rest in peace.
vintage recipes.
Okay.
Indeed, we have
I got too excited
a
in this.
couple of recipes with this. In this case, the first one we're going to look at is we have two recipes. We have a main dish and we have a dessert. So let's look at the main dish first. We're going to look at Spoonburgers. And if you look at Spoonburgers,
It was all the rage in the 60s. I didn't know what it was.
there's the recipe right there.
They gave away this bookmark in the 60s.
So you start by making, it's a typical sloppy Joe, which is why they call it a spoon burger, because you serve it as a spoon, with a spoon. There you go. We start by chopping up the onion and the garlic. Then you start to brown the ground beef. It's 1 pound. In this case, we got this at Trader Joe's.
They have the best price right now.
We added the onions to that. And then after you add the onions, you put in some seasoning. Now, the recipe didn't call for the seasoning, but we just went ahead and updated it.
Oh, it needed a little
because
salt.
it had no flavor at all.
How
I
old
had
was this
to.
recipe?
This recipe from the 60s. There's the garlic goes in. And then a can of tomato paste.
A whole blob.
Because, of course, this is a Sloppy Joe knockoff. So you want that good tomato base to go with the beef. And once it's all cooked like that, once that
looks
then
delicious.
And then you
then you add some
swig
Worcestershire. And then you add the Dr. Pepper.
I would have put.
And there it is.
There it is. I would put a cup in it.
Instead of like a ketchup or anything like that, that is a sweetener for the Sloppy Joe.
It's 3/4 of a cup. I would put a cup, and you just let it percolate. And
yeah, they say to let that simmer for about 15, 20 minutes, and that's so that it reduces. It comes more of a
these are amazing.
Those are Dr. Pepper baked beans that we picked up at the Frugal Hoosier. So we warmed up a can of those and had those with the.
It was a very Dr. Pepper night.
Spoonburgers.
Did you drink Dr. Pepper with the dinner?
I always have my Diet Dr. I've only had one a day. It's always at night. I have my Diet Dr. Pepper, and then I have my this. We ended up using the buns with pretzel buns.
Yeah,
from Pretzelzilla.
They say that you can use regular hamburger buns, but we saw these pretzel buns at Safeway, and we thought, yeah, we got to try those. So we did that, and it was delicious.
I'm going to make my pulled pork with Dr. Pepper next.
Yeah, look at that. Ken has made barbecue sauce with Dr. Pepper.
So, true picnic look.
There's that meal, and then, of course, there's Doug tasting it before trying anything else. He wanted to see what it was like by himself. He grabs another taste, of course, because, that's Doug.
That's my,
And then right there at the end, you get that little
That was a giggle.
Really good. It actually had the essence of the Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
It was very subtle. Surprisingly amazing. It's just a different make. I like Manwich, but I don't think we've had Manwich in 20 years.
Yeah.
But I would totally make that. And then put American cheese on it.
This next recipe is the dessert. We tried a moist supper cake. Now,
I don't know why.
Go ahead and present. Here, let me present camera first moment.
So we made this last night. I gotta go up and cut it.
Yeah.
So here it is. It looks like German chocolate cake, but it isn't.
Does.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a caramel. He's gonna explain how it was made. It's supposed to serve warm.
I'll explain.
So I'm gonna nukerate our
it
pieces.
while he goes to the microwave and warms up the cake. So in this case, it was Anna of Cooking the Books helped us with this one. That is the cookbook that it comes in, Cooking with Dr. Pepper. And she gave us a picture of the recipe itself from that cookbook. Doug also found the same recipe online. We wanted to confirm that it was the same recipe. So when we did that, we went ahead and thought, okay, wait a minute. Let's go ahead and bake it. We started off, of course, by getting some Dr. Pepper in the pan because the recipe calls for hot Dr. Pepper. You got to boil the Dr. Pepper. Once it's boiling, you take it. Let's see, there it is. See, we got it to a good simmer boiling. And then you take it and you put it in the quick oats that they tell you to add to the. You put the quick oats in a glass bowl, Pyrex in this case, and then you add the Dr. Pepper to that. And it's got to soak for like 15, 20 minutes so that it really absorbs that Dr. Pepper flavor and all the liquid that goes with it. So, see, it's still hot too. So Doug was just adding it and adding it and adding it, and it started to cook. It was very interesting. Yeah, exactly. Everyone's saying interesting. It looks quite odd, but I'm intrigued. Now, of course, this is a cake. So we started by creaming shortening. It's the 60s. So you use shortening, and then after you've creamed the shortening, you add brown sugar and regular granulated sugar, and then you cream that together. Now, yeah, Doug is having fun with his new mixer. So there's the brown sugar, and then you get the white sugar. Pour that in. Cream that together, and then once you cream that together, you have a wonderful concoction, which you will then... where are the forks? Oh,
I got it.
Okay, there it is. Good. All right. So it's creamed. Then you add your eggs. Believe it or not, those eggs we got at Avenue Q, or that's what we call grocery outlet bargain market. Those eggs were only 99 cents a dozen. They were having
Yeah.
a killer sale.
I heard we were with
Holy cow.
another couple that was there, and I said, hurry up and take them before they change the price.
So you add that, so you got that liquid, and then that's the flour. And to the flour, you add baking powder, and then you add salt, and then the last ingredient you're going to add is some nutmeg.
Yeah, we only have a teaspoon.
Interesting. Nutmeg is one of those flavor profiles in Dr. Pepper, so you did that. So you stir that together, add that to the wet ingredients that you've already done. Then you mix that up. Of course, you're making a cake batter here, so you got to add those dry ingredients slowly. There we go.
I love this new hand mixer. Oh my god.
Yeah. So it's all done. It even comes with, see the light on that, Ben?
It's great.
Yeah.
You
Is
can
that
actually...
a Breville?
Yeah, so
That's the one we got in San Mateo.
And there's the oatmeal mixture that's already had started to cook. So there it is.
It's oatmeal. It's Dr. Pepper oatmeal.
Yeah.
It looks like granola.
Yeah. It was still slightly.
It was really
It was
interesting.
weird.
It was weird.
And the smell was okay.
And then you mix that all together. And look at that. It comes down, and when you're ready to go, it makes a great batter.
It just was. It's an oatmeal cake. I don't know. A Dr. Pepper oatmeal cake with German chocolate
As it was
frosting.
coming together, it actually looked like oatmeal cookie dough. But then you put that in a prepare pan. In this case, this pan is a 9x9x2. Ben, you recognize that magic line pan that we got?
I do, but you did it without having it lined with parchment.
You don't need to, because it's lubed up with grease. You don't need to...
Oh, the shortening, of course.
I don't need to take it out. If I needed to take it out, I would have used parchment paper.
So he just smoothed it out with an offset spatula, got that ready to go, and into the oven it went.
40 minutes.
Yeah. 40 minutes it baked, and it was ready when it came out. So there it is. It goes in. So there's the cake, and it was ready. So then we have to make
this weird
coconut
coconut
caramel topping. So I melted butter. Oh, and by the way, that's a nice whisk that folds up. I like that whisk. It's made by Joseph. You add your brown sugar to the melted butter. Whisk that together, and you're making a caramel at this point.
Yeah, it's weird. Weird.
We added heavy cream, and then the last ingredient that we added was coconut. So you mix that all together. You get that whisked together, and then you spread it on top of the cake. But you have to do it warm.
For people who live a dairy-free life, just the cake itself without the mix on top, that would be a really good option for them to try.
Yeah, it would be. And then you have to broil that cake.
Yeah, you broil this. You broil it for just a few minutes. See, it's all nice, bubbly, and
Oh,
delicious.
yeah, look at that.
And then the end result, you see it caramelized on top. It's wonderful. There it is.
It's not greasy. It looks greasy. It's just very hot.
Yes.
So we made this last night, and you're supposed to serve it warm, not molten. So I nucerated it. It looks. Let's try it. Oh, there we go.
I've been anxious to try this.
I need some more cake.
You know, I like this. That's surprisingly good.
Wow.
That is surprisingly very good.
Now, for a side of the cake, would it pair better with like a whipped cream or like an ice cream?
Yes,
Both.
both.
Okay.
I'm not really getting Dr. Pepper. It's delicious, though. It's weird. It's not really oatmeal-y. It's very cakey. And when they
very
say it's
cakey.
moist, they're not joking.
Yeah, it's a very moist cake.
Actually, here's a chunk of the cake.
You know,
I'm sure if it was real sugar Dr. Pepper. This recipe was based in the 1965 recipe book. So they used real Dr. Pepper, real sugar.
this is the one with high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah, of course, it's not real.
And
This is actually delicious.
I am with Mark. Yeah, a vanilla bean ice cream would be wonderful with this.
It's very good.
Okay, Andrea makes a good point. I imagine without the carbonation, the flavors are diminished and muddy. You know, it's not muddy,
It's not,
but it is
muddled.
somewhat diminished. I do get the hint of Dr. Pepper in
It's
it,
very subtle.
but yeah, it's very subtle.
I would try this with real sugar Dr. Pepper. If I can find a Latin Mercado, they're known to have more sugar, real sugar soda.
Yeah, you can get like your Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola,
Yeah.
7-Up, and made with real sugar at, we call them Mexican dives. This is delicious. This is actually really good. It's not sweet.
No, but I recommend this one. I really do recommend this recipe.
It's not really
Mhm.
Dr. Peppery.
Now,
But
the recipe for the Spoonburgers and this moist supper cake is what it's called. Both recipes are in the description of the video. If you have any questions about it, feel free to reach out to us on social media. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Threads at Pepper Tree Villa, or send us an email, peppertreevilla@gmail.com.
it tastes like the 60s. It's
Yeah.
very warm and cozy. This is very good.
Ben, what is happening on Life with Ben this week?
I went to Wendy's this week and tried 3 new items on their menu. One is actually one that was brought back, and that is the Thin Mints Frosty. I guess they did it last year. I did not try it. But if you haven't had an opportunity to get to Wendy's and try it, I would highly encourage you to do it because it's delicious.
We're going to Mac's Steakhouse on the 3rd.
Yeah, well, we'll talk more about that next week.
Yes.
But I also tried their chicken tenders ranch wrap and the cheesy bacon cheeseburger.
Oh,
And you'll have to tune in on Thursday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific to see what my thoughts are on those items that I tried from Wendy's.
Well, that one looked like your arteries could just slam shut, so that's unfortunate.
yeah. So Gene said that.
Yeah, I had my statin ready to go.
Yeah, a Lipitor chaser.
Yeah. So yeah, broiling a cake is odd, but you wanted to get that
It's
caramelized
just-
top with the coconut. It worked very well.
It actually is
It
really
worked really well.
It's very fluffy, it's very cakey.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sure it
agree with
tastes
you
like Dr.
absolutely.
Pepper.
Ben, John wants to know if they got your name wrong.
You know what? You'll have to tune in to see what happened on the episode.
Oh my god. No.
Oh my goodness.
Because
Okay.
that's the place for you, it's perpetually It's Wendy's where you're cursed.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well,
The competency.
that's it for our show tonight. I'd like to thank our associate producer Gene G. Jr., co-producers Donna Jaworski and Art Johns, producers Andrew Rivera, Let's Celebrate TV, and Mark Marianiello. Thank you so much for your financial support here on the channel. If you'd like to support us financially like they do, you can go to coffee.com/peppertreevilla. The link is in the description of the video. You can start at just $2 a month. And believe me, every
That's for
dollar
the
helps.
camera.
That camera was purchased with that money. So thank you
We
so
just
much.
needed a better camera. Oh, this is actually really good.
We'll be back next Monday night for another episode of PTV Live. Sherry will be with us with a craft, which I believe she's going to be doing a St. Patrick's Day craft. So yeah, it's going to be a fun one. And then in 2 weeks, we'll be making a pumpkin coffee cake from the cookbook by Nitty Gritty Productions. Quick Breads.
Yeah. For those of you counting at home, this coming Saturday we hit 300 days to Christmas.
Oh, God, that's not
continue the
much.
countdown. No,
Yeah.
it's not.
Then why bother taking down the tree?
We're only about 6 weeks out from our Hallmark show.
Yes, we are.
Oh my God.
All right, everyone. We will be back next Monday night. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
And I'm Ben.
You've been watching PTV Live here on Pepper Tree Villa on YouTube. It is time for your moment of groovy. Good night, everyone.
Enjoy the Easter Beagle.